All right, hello everyone. I'm Brian Vore. I'm joined here by Jeff Cork,
Hello.
my colleague and friend.
Yes, here we are.
We both jumped in, finally got in the iPad game.
Yeah, we did.
Why did you decide that now is the time?
Well, I have to say I've been kind of on the Android side of the fence and kind of holding off. And then I thought, well, the time was right. You know, it's a chance for me to catch up on all the iOS stuff that I've been missing out on. So it seemed like a good opportunity, especially with the Retina display and kind of the bells and whistles that the new iPad has to offer.
Yeah, because it does not have a number or any kind of identifying name at all.
It's pretty much the dumbest thing ever. Because I mean, like when the next one comes out, what are they going to refer to?
I was thinking about this a lot,
Okay.
Jeff, and I think they might say iPad 2012 or something. Just be like the Madden series or something.
Okay, that's a good way to do that.
But
Wish they would have clued us in on that too. But
yeah, we'll find out when the next one comes out, I guess.
Yeah.
But one of the most exciting things is I wanted to try, since I jumped in as well, I'd been thinking about an iPad for a while and finally doing it, is that the new Retina display has like crazy resolution for games. And I picked a few of them up and wanted to kind of run through them, and just because a lot of them look really great and are fun to play.
that sounds good.
So Jeff,
Yes.
out of all these, which one do you want to see first?
Oh my goodness. Why don't we work from left to right? Unless you didn't plan for it that way.
How dare you? Here, how about this?
Okay.
We'll do some nice looking games, and then there's like a fun casual.
Okay. Let's do
We'll
that.
start out
then.
with racing.
Okay. Everyone
Which
likes
is pretty
racing.
pretty left.
Okay. Yeah. It's more left than right.
But basically, this is like the Gran Turismo of iPad, iPhone. Tons of racing, real car licenses. Developed by Firemint, who also has another Retina game we're going to check out.
Okay.
But they're kind of a long, well-known iOS developer. Right now, all I have is a Volkswagen Golf. Pretty
All right.
exciting. We'll do some little bit of racing here. Just one lap. I can't guarantee that I will kick ass on this, but
Well, you usually don't play on a pedestal like this.
Yeah,
So we
it'll
can
be-
blame it on that.
yeah, you can kind of see it. It looks pretty fancy.
Yeah, it's a nice looking game.
You can steer with the accelerometer.
Okay.
But I just prefer the tiny steering wheel.
Is this available on just iOS across the board, and this is optimized for the iPad?
That's correct.
Have you played this on your phone? Like, are you a seasoned pro?
I have it on my phone. It's one of those 30 games I've got that I downloaded at one point when it was on sale and haven't gotten to it. But this is on the very short list of Retina enhanced games, so I decided now was the time to jump in on it. And with the bigger screen, you can really kind of get more of the detail. I just got a notification. That's probably maybe a tiny tower thing or something. I don't know. But you can see there's several different camera angles. You can go in the cockpit, see the arms and all the real instruments and interiors. Like a lot of touchpad racing games, you'll see there's an option for auto accelerate,
Okay, so you don't have to worry about that.
which is fine with me because you just be like jamming on the screen.
Right.
You can kind of press on the screen for brakes. But
So is this a game that you...
oh,
oh wow.
bumper is
There you
coming
go.
off.
Hello.
so there is damage, unlike most Gran Turismo games.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, when you buy this game, did you buy it, or is it a matter of, is it one of those games where all you get is the Golf, and if you want other vehicles, microtransactions, blah, 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 or is it...
Well, you're right to be suspicious
Yes.
of an app. But I'll check a look at the replay. But you get everything with the purchase. There is in-game money
Okay.
that you can earn through racing, or you can throw some real cash at it to get ahead faster.
Okay.
But everything is winnable normally.
I just feel gun shy on the on the app front these days. You know, a lot of these games are really fun at first, and then you kind of hit that wall where it's like, oh, I've already spent $4, but now they want me to spend like $1 at a time.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, if you want to continue having fun.
And look at me bitching about, I spent $4.
I said $4. But I understand what you're talking about, and we'll see some examples of that coming up here.
Oh, good.
There is a full career, and you can buy tons of cars and do a lot of upgrades. So it's fun. And there's also a multiplayer option, so we can maybe face off sometime.
Yeah.
So that's Real Racing 2 HD. Continuing going right, like you originally wanted. We got Mass Effect Infiltrator. You will get to play at some point, by the way.
No, that's okay. I downloaded this last night, actually.
You did?
Yeah, true story.
Have you fired it up at all?
I messed around with it for a little bit. I'm curious to see how it is on yours.
Oh, were you having some issues?
Having some issues, yeah. It was like not very responsive when I was trying to like hit menu options. I don't know.
Really?
It was just an isolated incident.
Ooh, that's not good.
No.
Let's see if I can skip past the intro, since that's kind of boring. I did play most of this game on my phone, or actually all of it on my phone, but I did not see an option to, well, I guess we gotta play the intro. Did not see an option to kind of restore your save.
Oh, it doesn't like save on the iCloud or whatever?
Yeah, or sometimes EA's, it's an EA game, so it's got Origin.
Right.
Sometimes you can restore stuff through Origin. Oh, at least I didn't have to like play the...
Look up Soldier.
Should be able to vault over this.
I can totally vault over that.
Select your target.
But as you can see, it looks kind of nice. There's
Align your reticule with the target's keyboard. What do you mean? Concentrate random.
so it's got the same cover system as Mass Effect 3. You got this ruggedly handsome protagonist now. You don't get to really pick how you look, or what you say for that matter, for the most part. There's not a conversation system.
Well, I imagine this guy's vocabulary is limited to taking fire, reloading, I need help.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. Also
hello.
saying hello.
Everyone dies.
There you go.
But I think you'll see soon there are biotic powers, and that's nice. They're basically unique combat scenarios
Whenever possible.
that you...
Think?
Thought you
Oh,
might
he's
be able to
sassy.
trust me.
Does seem like I spend more time in your lab than on the field lately.
Get signatures. Careful.
You get your head right in the lock there. You get to fight a lot of the different races. So here's some biotic power. This is pull. It's pretty great. And then you guys just die really fast with bullets when you pull them up. But you know, you unlock different weapons, and I'll do a little like nice melee attack here.
So is this happening during the events of Mass Effect 3? Where is this in the storyline?
I think it is. If you win, you get to you basically like considered a Cerberus escapee, and you get the points added to your war assets.
Oh, okay.
You can eventually level up pull and all the other powers to attack multiple people at the same time. But it's pretty responsive, and it doesn't require, while you can move freely, it works better to kind of zip in and out through cover.
So does this make you yearn for a controller? Or do you kind of like
For
tap
what,
on the screen?
for what it is, I think it works. I think they figured out a way to make it playable. Obviously in these segments when there's no bad guys left, you know, of course it'd be fun to play with a controller, but it works just fine. They don't require a lot of like fine details. One of the most fun things to do
Got credits? We've got upgrades.
is to go shopping with your new credits. You can see there's assault shotgun sniper and this beam rifle, which is amazing. Biotics include pull, this leash thing. You basically whip a guy and like fling him up in the air, and he's just like hovering there, and you can swipe, and he just goes "Blah," and flies off against a wall.
So it's Bulletstorm.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's where they got this from. Though it was an EA Partners game, so. Storm is like a field of electronic energy that really kills guys good. Salvo is like a bunch of biotic missiles. And you can upgrade a lot of the stuff. The only thing is,
Uh-oh.
you upgrade incredibly slow. You barely get any coins when you win. And you're already spending, I believe, $6.99 on this game. So they really push you to either buy these coin packs or spend $5 to double the amount of coins.
So go
you
back
get.
to the largest package.
That's the CEO's pack. 200,000 credits for $50.
I wonder if that would be enough to buy everything in the game, or would there still be more?
From my memory, it seems like you would get a good chunk of stuff.
Okay.
I think you'd get pretty much almost everything. But isn't the fun of the game unlocking things along the way?
No. Clearly not if you're EA. The fun of the game is getting money.
So you can also pick up intel packets along the way and spend those to bump up your galactic readiness percentage in Mass Effect 3. So it ties into the main game. So now we've seen some big fancy 3D games. Let's take it a little simpler, and I want you to try this game out.
Oh boy.
This is also by Firemint. It's called Flight Control Rocket. Have you played the original Flight Control?
No.
That is basically one of the very first huge iOS hits. You basically were like landing planes on runways and trying not to get them to smash into each other.
Okay.
So this is the big sequel to that. It is the Apple Game of the Week in the store right now. And you basically draw paths and match the colors to the landing spot. Now it's like rockets kind of going into a big mothership.
Okay.
So I want you to give it a try.
It's the same game with a theremin and rocket ships?
Yeah, and you can turn the music off,
Okay.
but I want to have it on today.
Okay.
So we'll talk about these in a sec, but I just want to show you the game first. So it kind of starts out slow. So what you got to do is just go ahead and play it. You just kind of draw into the end. Well, you want to get it into
the
that
little
tip. Yeah.
There we go.
And you get a little click noise. And you tap on coins as they come up. So it's very relaxing at first, but becomes chaotic very quick. Those guys, the snakes, they get really long and they can just like block everything and really mess things up. But I'll just kind of talk more of the features while you're playing here. Oh God. They keep.
Oh God. There we go. I win, right?
Before you would die and it would just be over. Now you get 3 lives.
Okay. That's good for the benefit of this demonstration.
Yeah. And now you get kind of multipliers for landing the same color all in a row. Let's see. You can. Well, I'll show you the shop afterward, but right now we have 2 of these bots equipped, which are basically like bonuses. Like that little guy, when he shows up, you get bonus coins. You can tweak all these different things to your liking. Like right now I have like bonus coin guy and a random kind of, basically like a critical hit type of thing. So, you know, every ship has like a 1 out of 8 chance of getting a bonus score, like that guy. So you hear that weird noise every time.
Oh God, this was a terrible idea. But you can just pull them off, right?
I want that coins.
So I'm kind of like your mule right now.
That's right, yeah, you're getting me all kinds of great stuff.
Oh boy, this is a stupid idea. There we go.
But yeah, because that when you're about to crash, you kind of get that slowdown and lots of attention. As you can see Jeff demonstrating right now.
This is just killing you, isn't it? Is this hard to watch?
No, it is tough to watch, yeah. But you're doing a great job. You're surviving.
Yeah.
So you get the slowdown when it's close, so it kind of helps you out. You can get a bot that turns that off, but you get bonus score. And this crazy song stops playing after a while and comes back.
Why not?
You know, this is a crazy big ship. You just got to keep feeding it like over and over again, clear out the whole ship. You're just raining down the coins on me. That's great. These guys are nuts. You give them the path, and then they just drop these guys behind them.
Wonderful.
And they have a habit of crashing into each other. They're really tricky. There's another ship that.
There we go.
That's all right.
That's what we like to see. Oh, good.
There's another ship that shoots guys ahead of it. So it really kind of adds up. A lot of complexity.
You said
And
this
I
one's
keep-
free? It's the app of the week, is it?
It's not free. It is
not-
99 cents.
Oh, app of the week, just, hey, buy this app.
Yeah, like it's just a way of promoting whatever Apple thinks is cool.
I'm new to this ecosystem, Brian. You gotta cut me
There-
some slack.
There was a time when Tiny Tower was the app of the week. Basically, it's a way to like Apple to give attention to an app,
Okay.
of which there are a ridiculous number.
Yeah.
You're really killing it here.
Could be the game I was meant to play.
Oh God, the snakes are just crazy. But my most hated one are those green missiles that come from every direction off the side of the screen,
Oh.
because they mix those in with other things, and it's just trying to time them out is just insane. But yeah, this is on iPhone as well, and pretty much looks snappy, whichever platform you play it on.
And let me guess, the coins I'm earning are not enough to do anything with.
Yeah, I think the next thing I'm trying to unlock is 5,000 coins. And the really great...
Oh, wow, that was awesome. I just should have been paying attention to what I'm doing.
That's okay. It's time. Oh, and you can buy a continue for coins,
Nope.
which I have yet to do because I'm saving coins to reinvest, you know?
Yeah.
And you can level up these bots. Now this is going to be... This is, you know, you get a nice stat rundown. Oh, you got me an achievement there too.
You're welcome.
Here's what's kind of crazy. With these bots, obviously you have to buy them with coins. And you can see they're all very expensive. Some of them are not as bad, like shortening the snakes. But, you know, they get pretty pricey. Thing
So
they don't-
I earned 1,000, right?
I think, yeah,
Okay.
maybe a little bit more. But check this out. They're all powered by batteries. And
good.
every time you play, you lose a little piece of battery. Either every time you play or every time you level up.
Okay. But it says recharge now, Brian.
You can recharge now by buying a battery, either with coins. Well, everything you can buy with coins. And
Right.
of course, coins are for sale. Let's see. Yeah, so you can buy coins from someplace in the shop. And of course, there are a lot of options.
So I'm going to ask an
Ranging-
absurdly stupid question.
$50. That seems to be the top for
Yeah.
everyone. But you can get 1,000,001 coins for that.
So these EA like currencies, are they cross-compatible? So if I bought
The coins?
if I bought coins for that Mass Effect game, can I spend some of them here? No,
No.
that's stupid.
In fact, I haven't checked into this, but in Mass Effect, I don't believe there's any cloud saves. And if you delete that game and reopen it, it doesn't save the fact that you bought like the coin doubler or any coins at all. So if you are thinking about doing it, think twice if you're gonna invest in that.
Also, probably buy the 32 gig
Yeah.
new iPad.
Yeah, I made the mistake of getting 16, and I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do a lot of deleting. These gems double the amount of experience your bots get,
Okay.
which is a nice thing. But basically, this is all about getting the high score, and it heavily favors people who are going to spend money. So, if you go on the leaderboards, my guess is that the people at the very top have invested a lot of money into this game, which is kind of weird. I think it affects the purity of the game.
Yeah, I think that this is probably a terrible analogy, but it's these games, when I find out about that, it's like finding out that someone that you enjoy spending time with is kind of a little racist or something. You're just like,
Yeah.
maybe our relationship isn't built on that, but at the same time, it just kind of taints things.
Yeah, it does make it weird, but it does give you a reason to keep coming back, because the original Flight Control was just kind of like, all right, I played it, that was fun, and I'm going to try to get the next high score. So at least there's stuff to invest.
Okay.
So this next one, I always forget the name. Okay, Air Supremacy, Sky Gamblers Air Supremacy.
All right.
Try to remember that.
Or
I'm going to check in with you
S-gas.
20 minutes from now.
Okay.
This is the Namco Flight Sim. Obviously, the creators of Ace Combat. They've got a crazy.
Fans of rock and roll.
Oh yeah, they rip it out like that. I'm gonna try the first. Go back to the first mission here. So you get a little comic panel story. It's like, there's something going wrong with this base. Let's go fly some guys there. Pretty standard stuff. This is one of the. Oh god, I hope this is on like. There we go. Yeah, it's on normal man controls. But you can see it. It runs really smooth. It was in the Apple press conference.
Yep.
As one of the big Waypoint games. Yeah, you basically kind of. I've only seen kind of desert style areas. But you basically are pretty standard flight game. Blowing up ground and air. You get a nice lock on there. That really does the trick. You get a nice sense of speed. It's one thing this kind of helps you remember is that just because the resolution is great doesn't necessarily mean the textures are going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I know they've been touting console quality graphics, but they never really specify which consoles they're speaking of. So,
yeah, I mean this certainly beats the Wii and things like that. But the planes themselves look really great, but there's only so much you can do with like miles and miles of environment. Basically, the missiles are the best, as always.
Yep.
I mean, trying to shoot some guy with this thing. With the bullets, I mean, come on.
yeah.
There's also dogfights, but I think we got to keep rolling.
All right.
Now we have Galaxy on Fire 2 HD, which this is Galaxy on Fire 1 was kind of a big hit back in the day on iOS, and 2 came out, and they've been really great about constantly updating anytime a new Apple device comes up, they always have a new resolution pretty quickly. So
Thomas, I heard what happened. I'm so glad you're safe.
Skip.
And
Yes.
you must be a...
yeah, there's there's dialogue, there's the story, but basically what you're doing is basically flying around space, just running around mining asteroids, blowing up guys.
Are other people playing this at the same time? Like, can you encounter other players, or is it strictly single player?
As far as I know, this is strictly single player. But
Okay, let's go to Saeed.
I don't know if I bought any of the upgrades that she told me to. But as you can see, it looks pretty fancy. What's nice, you're not just, okay, I gotta wait until I get to this jump gate. You can set waypoints for any like important location. In fast forward. Also, you can pause at any time and do this action freeze, and just look at your ship flying through the galaxy and just see all the pretty sights
Yeah.
of space. And you can also take a screenshot at any point.
New wallpaper.
Exactly. Get a nice little Galaxy on Fire 2 HD logo. But there's tons of upgrades to buy. Lots of missions. You can really just invest a lot in this game. And while there is like credit buying, it is certainly not trying to like. Not, it's more on the Real Racing 2 HD end of things, where it's like, yeah, if you want to buy a fancier ship, that's totally possible. Like
So it's
totally
like
doable.
accelerating your progress, not throttling it in the regular, like the way that people regularly play.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, and you know, if you're really into Mass Effect right now and having fun, like this, if you feel like, you know, space battle stuff really isn't happening as much that you can control, this scratches the itch of space combat and flight and all that jazz. And though it seems like there are no bad guys to fight, there are, but they're just not happening right now. But yeah, that's a lot of the really hot stuff. Another good classic on there is Infinity Blade 2. That's also been Retina enhanced. Several other games as well. But that's a lot of the ones that I've been checking out.
Cool.
So I thank you for joining me on this journey. And
I feel like I've learned a lot, Brian.
are there any that piqued your interest? That you
Yeah, I
might
think I
already-
can see playing a bunch of this.
Oh, awesome! It's $9.99.
What's it called again?
Galaxy on Fire 2.
All right.
Which is expensive for an iOS game, but for what it is, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
There's also a Valkyrie expansion, which adds post-game content, more missions and things like that. That just released for the HD version of Galaxy on Fire. But yeah, thanks for joining me,
Yeah, absolutely.
and thanks all of you for watching.